Kim Kardashian has once again found herself at the center of heated debate after fans raised concerns about her daughter North West's recent appearance. The 11-year-old, who has already shown signs of following in her famous parents' footsteps when it comes to style, creativity, and public image, unveiled a new look that quickly went viral. A piercing that many labeled disturbing for a child her age. The piercing, believed to be a faux nose ring but styled in a way that mirrors a more adult fashion choice, sparked outrage across social media platforms. Critics argued that the move pushes North too quickly into a world of image, shock value, and adult aesthetics, raising questions about boundaries, parenting, and influence. The backlash quickly escalated, with some even warning that North risks going down the drain, in the same way that Kanye West's former partners and muses have experienced after their own time in the spotlight. The controversy began when images circulated showing North confidently sporting her new piercing during a casual outing. Many fans of the Kardashian family were stunned, believing the look was inappropriate for someone so young. While it is not unusual for celebrity children to experiment with fashion under the spotlight, the debate this time has been particularly fiery due to North's age and the symbolism attached to the piercing. On various fan forums, concerned users shared long threads dissecting the move. She's only 11. Why would Kim allow this? It's like she's speeding up her childhood just for attention, one user wrote. Another claimed, we've seen what happens when people are pushed into adult roles too fast. It rarely ends well. North needs protection, not exploitation. Others drew direct comparisons to Kanye West's past partners, some of whom were known for controversial style choices, tumultuous relationships, and public breakdowns. She's just a kid, and yet she's being marketed like one of Kanye's exes. If Kim doesn't slow this down, North could follow the same destructive patterns, one commenter argued. For Kim Kardashian, who has always embraced bold fashion and pushed boundaries in her own career, the criticism carries an extra sting. The reality star and entrepreneur has long been open about raising her children in the public eye, often showcasing their milestones on social media. But in this case, even some of her most loyal followers are questioning whether the move reflects a lapse in judgment. Part of the controversy lies in the timing. North has recently become more visible in her own right, from viral TikTok videos to making appearances alongside her mother at high-profile events. The piercing was seen as another step in her growing independence and influence, but critics argue that such choices should be carefully managed at her age. Public perception of North has always been a mix of fascination and concern. As the eldest child of one of the most famous celebrity couples in the world, she has been exposed to fame, fashion, and scrutiny from the moment she was born. While many applaud her confidence and budding artistry, she has already shown skills in music and dance. Others believe that this early exposure to stardom could come at a cost. The warnings about going down the drain highlight a broader fear that North may eventually face the same pitfalls that many celebrity children encounter, from public meltdowns to unhealthy relationships with fame. The comparisons to Kanye West's former partners only add fuel to the fire, suggesting that North is being shaped in an image that critics feel is unstable or damaging. On the other hand, supporters of Kim and North argue that the criticism is overblown. They point out that the piercing may not even be permanent, calling it a playful accessory rather than a serious modification. People are making this into a huge drama when it's probably just costume jewelry, one fan commented. North is creative, and Kim lets her express herself. That's a good thing, not a bad thing. Kim Kardashian herself has not directly addressed the piercing controversy, but she has in the past defended her parenting choices, particularly when it comes to allowing her children to express themselves. In interviews, she has emphasized the importance of supporting her kids' individuality, while also instilling values of respect and responsibility. Whether or not she decides to respond this time remains to be seen, but history suggests that she may continue to stand by her daughter's right to experiment with style. Celebrity culture has always blurred the lines between childhood and adulthood, and the Kardashian-West family embodies that tension more than most. North West, already a recognizable figure at such a young age, embodies both the promise and the perils of growing up in the limelight. The piercing controversy is only the latest example of how every choice she makes, or that is made on her behalf, is dissected by millions. Observers note that the public reaction says as much about society as it does about Kim or North. There is a deep fascination with celebrity children, one that often leads to harsher criticism than might be fair. At the same time, there is also genuine concern about how fame and exposure affect young minds. The balance between encouraging creativity and protecting innocence is a tightrope walk that many celebrity parents struggle to master. What makes this particular situation stand out is the generational aspect. Kim Kardashian herself faced harsh judgment when she first rose to fame, often accused of prioritizing image and controversy over substance. Now, as a mother, she is navigating those same waters for her daughter. The piercing becomes more than a fashion statement. It symbolizes the ongoing debate about how much is too much when it comes to children in the spotlight. Some experts in child psychology have weighed in on the debate, noting that self-expression at North's age is normal and even healthy, but cautioning that public exposure complicates the process. Children need space to explore identity without the world watching their every move, one psychologist explained. When the experimentation is broadcast on such a scale, it creates pressures that are not developmentally appropriate. For North, the road ahead is filled with both opportunities and challenges. With access to immense resources, creative outlets, and a platform that most children could never imagine, she has the potential to thrive. Yet, the piercing episode serves as a reminder that her path will not be free of scrutiny, judgment, or comparisons to those who came before her. As the debate continues, the Kardashian family shows no signs of retreating from the public eye. Whether this controversy fades quickly or sparks a deeper discussion about parenting in the age of celebrity, it underscores how even the smallest decisions can ignite a firestorm when fame is involved. For Kim, the criticism may be familiar, but for North, it is only the beginning of what will likely be a lifelong relationship with the spotlight. The piercing itself may ultimately prove to be a fleeting fashion choice, forgotten as quickly as it appeared. But the broader conversation it has sparked about childhood, fame, and responsibility is unlikely to disappear anytime soon. In the end, the incident reflects the challenges of raising a child in an environment where every choice is magnified, every style becomes a headline, and every accessory carries the weight of a larger cultural debate.